sit by, don't go anywhere, and try to watch this video to the end. When we say that Biafra is ideology, it is a spirit that you cannot stop it. No matter whatever you do, you cannot stop it. No matter whatever the government of Nigeria do, and they are British masters. No matter whatever they do, they cannot stop the coming of Biafra. This man you are seeing, it is another man, another leader coming out from Osra. The one that you are seeing that is wearing cap. He said that he's ready to hold the leadership of Biafra to the end. He's ready to move for the leadership, to hold the mantle of leadership of Biafra until the day of Mazi Kanu will be released. So don't skip any part of it, because he will explain a lot of things that is going on between Nigerian government and between the Biafran people, starting from the day of war down to these present days of the IPOB Mazi Kanu issue, and also the issue between Simon Ekpa. Upon that, the Nigerian government, they have not still understand that the Igbos, they are ready and they want to leave Nigeria by all means, and they don't want to be. And they being Nigeria is a country that is workable, that is working, that Nigeria is not a failed state. Nobody would have been thinking of how to leave the country. Everybody would have been thinking on how to build a better country and how to say it no matter what. But because of the government, they are too selfish, too greedy, and they are very wicked. So they don't think about the poor man. They don't think about the poor masses. They don't think about people they are leading. What they are thinking about is only their self and their selfish interests. What they know is only for their children, for their family, and how they will get power by all means. That is the only thing they know. So this man have come out to explain a lot of things that is going on between the Biafran people and Nigerian people, how the whole thing has been happening right from the days of the Ojukwu down to these present days. So as you're about to watch, you will try to like, subscribe, and share this to go and let others see what is really going on in Biafra land. And thank you for watching.
We see, but we don't have a port in Biafra. There is nothing like development in Biafra land.
And they have not invested.
Nothing.
They have kept you poor for 100 years.
No light, no hospital, no road, and people are dying wretched in Biafra land. People are really suffering. Very, very, very. People are suffering. You go to school, after coming out from school, you can't do anything.
Chief, is it now time for ex-Nigeria?
Yes, now it's ex-Nigeria, and that is what it's going to be. Ex-Nigeria.
Same like ex-Yugoslavia, yes. Ex-Nigeria?
Yes, ex-Nigeria.
Do you see the parallel between Yugoslavia and Nigeria?
Yes.
And here the opportunities for Croatia and Biafra to be friends?
Yes, yes.
And Biafra to be free?
Yes.
Absolutely. I see the same, and I wish it will be happening.
Thank you very much. A lot of people don't understand. Nigeria has never been a country. Before Nigeria, there were people living in that land. We have the Igbos, the Biafrans, the ancient people. We are the oldest people on earth. We are the first civilized people, the civilizations that the whole world are enjoying today. They took it from us. We know who we are. And Nigeria and British, Nigeria is just a British company, which is called Royal Niger Company, which has already expired.
So the Nigerian state as it is today was created by the British colonial empire.
Yeah.
And they were combining various tribes and peoples from that region where today is Nigeria into one country.
Yes.
When did that happen? It was in the 19th century, basically.
19th century, yeah.
And then there's a contract of 100 years.
Yes, which has already expired.
And that has expired already.
Yeah.
So the argument you bring forward for the breakup of Nigeria has also a firm legal basis.
Yeah.
Similar like the transfer of Hong Kong.
Yeah.
You said it's 100 years contract for the unity of Nigeria.
Yes.
But now it should be basically expired.
Yes.
And there is no legal case for Nigeria anymore.
Yes, yes.
And you have deserved freedom.
Yes, we deserve freedom, because if Nigeria is working as a country, people like us will not be here today and be talking about we want to be free. We will come stay here and be talking about freedom. But because Nigeria has never been a country, you know, everything we do because we are the ancient people.
So you were the original people who lived there.
Yeah.
And then it was like this in 1967 to 70. You wanted to have independence.
Yeah.
And then the Nigerians have basically killed millions of Biafran Christians.
And they are still killing us now. Now it's more because they are hunting us.
And
now.
then in 1970, the war was lost or won? Or
it was not lost. It was they gathered together to settle. There was nobody. Nigeria never defeated Biafra.
So there was no victors, no conquest, and there was basically a kind of compromise. Biafra was reintegrated into Nigeria. But how was the situation after 1970 for the Biafran Christians in Nigeria?
It was worse.
Was it good the last 50 years?
Very, very, very worse. They are picking us one by one. They are killing us one by one. That is the reason why people like us are not living in there, because I can't stay in there, because I know when I'm living there, my life is at stake, because there is no government. Nothing is working there. If Nigeria is good, someone like me can never be living in another man's land. I should have been in my own land. If I want to come to Austria, I come for a visit, not to come and live in another man's house, except if I wish to. So Nigeria is a terrorist country that are killing Christians. They kill Christians. The Nigerian police, they are robbing the innocent ones.
And Nigeria is in reality a very rich country. Yeah, there's a lot of oil resources, as I understand, and probably gas and minerals, and it has a lot of natural.
Yes, we
are a very big country, and there's a lot of money at the top.
Yes, we are the richest country in the world.
But Nigeria is basically economically, it has high inflation, low growth, a lot of problems. Why is that?
Because those who are in Nigeria are criminals. They are all criminals. They are all terrorists. They are very wicked. They are very heartless. If not, tell me the reason why your people, the government that is killing his own citizens, the government that kept his own citizens in abject poverty. Most of my people are suffering all over the world. Most of my people are dying in jails, hunger. Nigeria breed criminals.
It's a lot of corruption in the Nigerian.
A lot of corruption. So anyone who is talking about Nigeria, shake the person's profile. That person must be a criminal. Nobody that have a mindset of his own that will say that Nigeria is a country. No, because we that are all over the world, we are exposed. We know how the economic works. We know how the world moves. Not people like us can still live in such an evil contraction. Thank you.
Chief, the situation is in the last 50 years since the Civil War, a lot of Biafrans have moved to Europe and to the United States.
Yes, including me.
Are they very successful everywhere?
Yeah, sure. We are the true children of God Almighty. And that is the reason why anywhere we went in this world, we are always very successful. Not those people who put their hands in criminality. That's not what I'm trying to say. But a real Biafran, a real Ndibo, that means the ancient people, the oldest people on earth. Wherever we step in, we are always very successful. As you can see,
in a good jurisdiction in the United States of America or European Union, the Biafra Christians, when they come, they are very good people, they behave well, and they are very successful, economically integrated, and very good and proper people.
Very good.
And now Nigeria is a very corrupt state. It's oil soak, and the elite is very corrupt. Where do they put their money to? These Nigerian presidents and the Nigerian oligarchs. Where they put their money normally?
Oh my God, these people have free dealt with their own people because they bring their money overseas. They put their money in Europe. They buy mansions all over the world. While their people are dying of hunger, while pregnant women are dying in the hospital because they don't have money to go to hospital, why so many people are dying because they don't have money to go to hospital, why there are hungers everywhere, no light, no road, no hospital, nothing, my people are suffering. And those criminals should be held responsible. After all, the Canadian government tagged Nigerian political parties as a terrorist group. I believe you know about this. Thank you.
Chief, and tell me about the economic situation and the social situation. Is it in Biafra today, in the last 50 years, is it very developed, skyscrapers, hospitals, or is it still a lot of poverty today?
There are more than a poverty now in Biafra land. You can imagine, even as an individual person, you want to put things in order. They will tell you you don't have right to do that. They will stop you. You know why? Because they want to keep my people in abject poverty. They want to make sure that no one can talk. They want to make sure that no one can rise against them. And that is the reason why whenever you rise against them, the next thing is they will look for you to bring down. They will try to eliminate you.
So even eliminate, even that, So the situation is, it's a failed state economically, despite being very rich.
Yeah.
And it's also the situation of the Biafra Christians is very miserable in the underdevelopment, unfortunately, artificially kept by the central authorities.
Yeah.
And now let's come to the recent accusation of a genocide against the Christian Biafrans.
Yeah.
Because in the media now in 2024 and 5, it was a lot of reports and that there is this killing by the Islamist terrorists.
Yeah.
They are coming to the Biafra Christian lands and they are killing your people.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, the killings is too much. They hunt people, they go homes, they kill people, they kill innocent people. Even the police, the military, they stay on the street, they rob people and they kill people. They keep on, they subdue my people. They make in fact, they kept my people in abject poverty that they don't have right to speak for themselves. And this is so pathetic. The freedom must come.
Recently, there was this Boko Haram.
Yes.
It's a terrorist organization.
Yeah, and you should understand now, Boko Haram, Nigerian militaries, most of the terrorist groups are in Boko Haram's, Fulani herdsmen. They are in Nigerian militaries and police, and they send them in Biafra land to keep on killing our people.
What is the Fulanis? We hear about the Fulanis, but what exactly is it?
Fulanis are not from Nigeria. They are foreigners. They came to the north. Now they conquer the north, and now Nigerian terrorist government are using these terrorist groups, give them military uniforms and police uniforms. They send them in Biafra land and they keep on killing my people. They go in the midnight when the people are sleeping and they commit a lot of genocide. And the worst is that nobody is talking. The newspapers in Nigeria cannot speak because once they speak, that company will be in a very big trouble because Nigerian terrorist government is controlling all the medias in Nigeria, and that is so pathetic.
So this Nigerian government is basically looking away when the Fulanis and Boko Haram, the Islamist terrorists, are killing Christians, trying to genocide them, and that's basically their duty as a state to protect you as the Biafra Christians, but the Nigerian government is not able to do that.
No, how can they do that when they are the ones that are sponsoring them?
Are they even involved?
Yes, because the military will come and guide them while they are killing people. And if you kill any one of them, they will unleash, the military, after they left, the military will unleash pains on the people.
So there's a collusion between the military and the secret service of Nigeria with the Fulanis and with Boko Haram, resulting in a genocide against Christians.
Yes.
What do you think should be done by the international community now that we see these terrible facts and the Christians are massacred and slaughtered and there is a genocide against the Biafra Christians? What do you think the Europeans and the Americans should do to stop the Christian genocide?
Thank you very much. The only thing we can do now, as you can see, the Biafrans have already rejected Nigeria. Every Monday they sit at home to show the world that they are no more Nigeria, they are no more part of Nigeria.
Now, explain me, this is a kind of a passive resistance movement to stay on Monday at home? Every Monday?
Yeah, every Monday. Yeah.
They stay at home?
Yeah, and
they
also,
don't go to school, not to the university, not to work, not to the public institution?
To
show that they don't want to be part of the Nigerian state anymore?
Yes, and they should also release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The people want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come back to him. So they should
Let's talk about Mazi, because I created also the hashtag Free Mazi. He's the historic leader of your movement, the Nelson Mandela of Biafra, the Ibrahim Rugova of Biafra. He is the man who is the leader of your movement. And where is he at the moment?
As you can see, he's in the hands of the terrorist government of Nigeria, which they don't want him to come out because, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a true person. He's a very, very good man. We are not a terrorist. The Igbos, the Asian people, has never been a terrorist. We are the real Nigerians because we build Nigeria. We developed Nigeria. I am part of those who developed Lagos State. We develop Nigeria, we develop everybody. So when you talk about this Nigeria, in fact, the Igbos, the Asian people are the only people that are real Nigeria because anywhere we go, we develop the land. So As you can see, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they captured him from Kenya. They bring him back to Nigeria.
What happened exactly? That was when? In which year he was captured from Kenya?
That was 2002.
2002?
Yeah, they captured
22,
him. Yeah,
22.
I think so.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
So the situation is that the Nigerian Secret Service
kidnapped him
from Kenya.
From Kenya, yeah.
To bring him back.
Yeah.
And now he is sentenced to life sentence.
Yes, you know why? Because he rejected all the offers. Mm-hmm. He understands the meaning of a good. Most of all these governors in the eastern part, I wonder the kind of mindset you are having. I want to use this opportunity to tell them that they should remember that, a good legacy is better than evil money. Because as a governor of the state, your responsibility is to make sure your citizens, your people, this time around, is your own people. They give you the power to govern them. Your responsibility is to make sure that they are very much okay.
Chief, let's talk about Mazi first. Yeah?
Okay.
Mazi is the one person which many people compare to Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
He's a peaceful man.
Yeah, very, very peaceful.
He's not a terrorist.
Never.
And he was kidnapped by the Nigerian authorities from Kenya to bring back to face trial for what?
Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want the freedom of his people. The killings and the suffering of his people are too much. And he said, no, he can't take this anymore. He want the betterment of his people. He want good life for his people. And because of this, they said, no, you can't. And that's the reason why they are still holding him.
So he has committed no crime?
Never. He has never committed crime.
He's a good man.
If he's not a good man, someone like me can never be part of it.
So he is the Nelson Mandela of the Biafra people?
Yes.
And he must be free again?
He's even greater than Nelson Mandela.
Even greater?
Yeah.
And so, do you call on the European Union and America to talk and insist and enforce that Mr. Mazi will be free again?
Yes, that is very, very much important. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be free. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has never committed any offense. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is trying to protect his people and give his people a better life. So I don't see the reason why Nigerian government should be holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I call upon the European Union, I call upon the NATO, I call upon Americans and United Nations to look into this and to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released by all means. Thank you.
Absolutely. Chief, tell me, the European Union has strong trade ties with Nigeria and is buying a lot of oil and products from Nigeria.
Yeah.
As well, there is a lot of financial assistance from the European Union to Nigeria in the area of development.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a good idea that the European Union stops that cooperation with Nigeria?
Immediately, because those money they are giving to them, they are using it to kill their own people. Immediately, they should. It's very, very much important.
To stop the funding, stop the trade, stop the shipment of arms and technology.
Yes.
Because Nigeria is a genocidal state.
Yes, they bring the weapons, they give it to the terrorists and the militaries to be using it to unleash evil to their own people, which is not supposed to be so. And God Almighty is very, very, very angry with Nigeria. God Almighty is very, very, very angry. The world should understand that God is very angry because of the innocent blood that are being wasted in the land on daily basis. Thank you.
What do you think about the United States of America and their policy towards Nigeria and Biafra? Because Mr. Trump has now tweeted that he will no longer look so far away. He will watch very carefully the situation from the Christians in Biafra, but he has not done any action. What kind of action you expect from the American president?
Well, I am asking Donald Trump, the president of America, to interfere now, especially now that we have 40 states in Biafra land now. We are now a country. I want Donald Trump, and wish we have over 50 millions of Biafran that have voted for this. We have over 1,500 people that went to Finland to redeclare this redeclaration. So now, as you can see, we
talk first. I ask you about the American president. Yeah. What he should do?
He should try to look into it. We need our freedom. We want to be on our own. We want to control our resources, and we want a better life for our people. So
you want the American president to recognize independent Biafra?
Yes.
You have the recognition, similar like Kosovo was recognized by the United States of This is the demand?
Yes, this is what we want. We want them to recognize us fully. We
want independent and free country.
Yes, at the same time, we want the European Union, we want the Europe, We want everyone to recognize us as an independent country. Thank you.
Let's talk about Finland. Last year, on the 29th of November, a lot of Biafrans came to Finland and they have declared their independence. Have you been there?
Yes.
What was happening there?
Yes, I was there. It was wonderful. We really thank God. When we get there, we realize that Nigeria has sent their some of their people in there to distract what we are doing.
The Nigerian
government
has sent agents, like secret agents.
Yeah. What they don't know is bigger than them, because they don't understand that we are the true children of God Almighty. Everything that is hidden in the presence of God Almighty is just like a mirror. So when we realize this, normally we have to redeclare this Biafra on 2nd of December. That was the right time we supposed. But when we see how things we are going, we call a cabinet meeting immediately, which some of those who
the cabinet of the exile government.
Biafran government in exile. Yeah, we call a cabinet meeting, which some of us, those who are being bought by Nigerian government, trying to distract, and then we voted. I think we had over 29 votes out of 8 people who voted that let us redeclare this Biafra the next day. So on the next day, we took everybody on our way and we redeclared our Biafra. So on 29th of November last year, that was when we redeclared.
That was in Finland.
Yeah, in Finland, last year.
And
Oh yes, that is it. You have all hear everything that he said. And I would like to hear your comment down below. Like, subscribe, and share the video to go around. Let others see what is really happening in Biafra land and in Nigeria. And thank you for watching.